I think if you've got a good idea, it's really important to be focused and not to let, negative people put you off.
The piece of advice I give to someone about to start up is go for it. I'm a great believer in people being brave enough to start new businesses and to really learn from that process. I know a lot of young people who've tried to start businesses and failed, but the amount they learnt from it was terrific. And lo and behold, second time round, it looks like they'll succeed. So I think the biggest advice to anyone is really think about it, really work at it, and then be brave.
Do something you feel passionate about, because if you feel passionate about it, you'll understand it, and you'll understand the rhythm of it, and you'll know whether it's good or bad. A lot of people come off the rails because they think that something's a good business idea, but it doesn't actually motivate them as an idea, except for the making of money. I have seen more failures through people being obsessed by the making of money than anything else. I've seen more successes with people passionate about an idea than anything else.
Don't go into business unless you really absolutely love it to bits and are prepared to spend many, many years getting to grips with it. So love it. Secondly, be unbelievably honest about what's good and bad about your execution of that business. Be really, really honest. Don't blame other people, don't blame the market, don't blame the weather, don't blame anything, just blame yourself and get to grips with it. And thirdly, have the tenacity to keep trying when it doesn't work.
Go and ask people advice. People love giving you advice. It's unbelievable the number of chief executives, famous people, celebrities, people you'd think were incredibly difficult, where if you ring them up and say, I'd like to ask your advice, so people go, yeah, okay. So I'm a real believer in listening. I talk a bit myself as well, but I'm a real believer in listening and just to soak it all in. But the question I never ask anybody ever is, should I do it? Because if they knew the answer, they'd be out there doing it themselves. So listen, and know that there's a filter system. Some of the stuff coming in, especially the fear-based stuff, it'll never work, it's their stuff. Goes straight past, some goes in the waste paper basket, but you learn more from crit. Somebody comes up to me and says, I had a really bad experience in Yo Sushi, which doesn't happen that often, but if that ever does happen, I learn far more from that, far more than people coming up and saying, great concept, really, really good.
I think if you think of starting a business, just follow a few steps, which is do your market research, convince yourself it's going to work, raise money, implement your idea, and persist. So I've written a book called Anyone Can Do It, and in that there are all the sort of steps about how to start a business. You can get that nowadays. There are a lot of resources showing people how to start a business. So if you follow those steps, you're sort of okay, as long as you add that bit of hard work and persistence in there.
Hire great people. It's very hard to build a scalable business on your own. And when you're looking for those great people, look for people with different skill sets to yours, different ideas to yours. Otherwise, if you hire people who are just like you, your business is two-dimensional.
Don't be surprised if it's not going to work straight away. You've got to have the tenacity, the courage and so on to probably go to hell and back before your idea will work, because nothing's easy, and certainly in business it certainly isn't.